Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Google Trends Hub. I'm your host today. So, you know how sometimes big tech companies get in trouble with the law? Well, this week was one of those times for Google. In a pretty big antitrust case, a judge ruled that Google had violated some laws in the ad tech market. It's all about ads and how they're displayed on websites, apps, and more. The good news is that Google didn't go down without a fight. Their vice president of regulatory affairs said that they'll appeal part of the ruling. But before we dive into what this means for users like you, let's take a look at some other tech news that caught our attention this week. We've got OpenAI making a move in the code generation market with a new acquisition, Windsurf, formerly Codium. It's another big player joining the chat when it comes to coding assistants and AI-powered tools. On the defense side of things, we heard about Theseus, a company that built a cheap drone with tech that could potentially combat GPS jamming. Their tweet went viral, and now they're getting into Y Combinator's 2024 cohort with $4.3 million in seed funding. Meta also made headlines this week, particularly when it came to its antitrust suit against them. It seems Mark Zuckerberg proposed a pretty interesting strategy to turn Facebook around wiping everyone's graphs and starting from scratch. But what really stood out was that Meta stopped reporting user numbers in quarterly reports around the time they noticed TikTok affecting their growth. We also saw people using ChatGPT for some pretty cool stuff, like figuring out the location shown in pictures. It's an interesting trend, but I'm curious to see how far this technology will go. And finally, there's Apple making moves on climate change. They announced that they're halfway towards eliminating carbon pollution since 2015. That's a huge step forward for any company. We've got more news and updates coming up, including what's happening with NVIDIA and its AI chips, how Figma is taking on OpenAI, and more. But for now, it's time to wrap up this week in review. Thanks for joining me at Google Trends Hub.